Buhari government also made similar pronouncement and it was never followed through. And those who will say it is Tinubu government also is doing the same thing, but it might just be lip service.
Well, I think, you see, it is one thing to make the pronouncement, it's another to ensure full implementation. I think we will look forward to see the pronouncement has been made. As you said, Buhari government made similar pronouncements and made promises. In fact, I remember Buhari government even said no official should travel with a first-class flight when you're traveling out of the country. But he even said nobody will be traveling, no government official will travel out for medical attention. Unfortunately, none of this was implemented, including himself. You see, God was wonderful. He was the first victim, and we saw him traveling out and staying for months. So I think we cross our fingers to see how much of the pronouncements will be implemented. And I think unless it is properly monitored, particularly in the case of the ministers and chief executives of the parastatals, I expect office of the secretary to the government to follow up and probably assign a particular desk officer to monitor all of this. And any minister or any chief executive that is found to have violated this should be sanctioned almost immediately, because saying it without implementing it will be very discouraging, and it will give a very wrong signal to subsequent measures. I think this is very important. Unfortunately, the previous government made a lot of similar efforts and commitment. Shehu, let me add, is not only the state governments, the legislature should also borrow a leaf from these directives. And another angle that I expect Mr. President to address is the number of appointees. I know in democratic process, once you're in government, you have too many people to appoint, to assist you. Some of them may not even necessarily be required in terms of productive performance or services. I think this is another area that probably all political office holders, government should come up with some minimum or rather maximum number of special assistants, right from the president and the vice president and the ministers. And I want to call upon the leadership of the National Assembly, which of course is supposed to be independent of the executive, but to also borrow a leaf from this. I expect to hear from the leadership of the two chambers of the National Assembly what else they will do as well to cut cost of governance in terms of their own traveling, in terms of their own supporting staff, appointments, and so on. There are a lot of wastages both in the legislature and in the executive arm. And I think this will be telling Nigerians that yes, the political